They've sold out concerts all around the world, and now they return to where it all started to kick off the Eastman Presents concert series.
13 Wham's Alexis Arnold live at Kodak Hall at Eastman Theater, where Break of Reality will perform tomorrow night. Good morning, Alexis.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Doug. You know me, when you give me a music assignment, I go a-running. We are here at Kodak Hall at Eastman Theater, where the Eastman Presents concert series is going to kick off tomorrow. And starting things is Break of Reality, an alternative classic ensemble. They are so great. Who knew cellos and classical instruments could rock? Well, here they are, playing a little bit of some music. They're going to give us a taste of what you can expect tomorrow night. We're going to get to know some of the members. And believe it or not, they started here, the Eastman School of Music, some of these members, 2 original members. So we're going to be chatting with them. We'll have that and so much more here on 13 Wham ABC and over on Fox Rochester.
The Eastman Presents concert series kicks off tomorrow night, and we're going to start with some local connections.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm hearing this morning. Opening up the season, a group that started at the Eastman School of Music, Alexis Arnold, totally in her wheelhouse this morning with the musicians, introducing us to the members of Break of Reality.
Yeah, guys, you give me music and I'm in my happy place. We're at Kodak Hall here where some of the group members are rehearsing, getting ready for tomorrow. We're going to get to know some of them. Good morning, guys. Hi. We're going to start with you. Tell everyone your name. Obviously, what do you play?
Hi, I'm Cicely Parnas, and I play the cello.
Where are you from?
I'm from upstate New York.
Really? Whereabouts?
Stephentown, New York. It's kind of near Tanglewood, just across the border.
All right, so there you have it, a New York connection. And you, sir?
My name's Ivan Trevino, and I'm from Texas. I live in Austin, Texas right now, and I actually lived here in Rochester for about 10 years, so I'm really happy to be back.
Yeah, we're happy to have you back. And you?
My name is Patrick Laird, and I also play the cello. And I live in New Jersey now, but I did live in Rochester back in 4th grade. So.
4th grade. And Ivan, what do you play?
I'm the percussionist in the cello band.
And the local connection between you two is what? You guys...
We went to school here, and this is where Break of Reality started in 2003, actually. So we're really happy to be back in town.
Original founders right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congrats, guys. You have great work. Last but not least.
I'm Tavi Ungerleiter. I'm from Boston.
Yeah, and obviously you play cello. And how long have you been in the group?
2 years.
2 years. How would you describe your sound? Do you want to take a stab at that?
How we describe our sound?
Yeah.
Pop, classical, rock.
Yeah.
Sorts of everything.
It's hard to think of cellos rocking it out, but we did hear some of that. How did this all come together?
This is a classical music school, and so while we were studying classical music intensively, as a side project, we just kind of did this for fun, and we were originally rocking out to Metallica and things like that, and then eventually it grew and became kind of a real thing, and yeah.
All right, we're going to talk more about that sound, how you guys got together, but for now, can you guys play us a little something as we head to break?
Classical instruments could rock. They can. We're seeing it this morning.
Yeah, Alexis proving that. She's with the group Break of Reality. Their distinctive sound is giving music lovers a new appreciation for classical music. Good morning, Alexis.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Doug. We're at Kodak Hall here. The Break of Reality performing now. They're going to kick off the Eastman Presents concert series. We're getting to know the group. You've heard their sound, kind of edgy, classical, and pop. We're going to talk to some of the band members, or group members, I should say. Tavi, you play cello. What age did you decide to pick up the cello?
When I was 5.
5?
Yeah.
And what was the main reason to keep playing?
Well, I loved it. I loved the sound of the instrument, and my whole family were musicians, so.
Yeah, that kind of helps. Yeah. Patrick, what about you?
I was 9 years old.
You got a late start.
Yeah, I know. And my father, when he was growing up, he never had the chance to play violin. His father, wouldn't afford a violin for him or lessons. And so when he had, his own kids, he said, you know what, I'm going to have my kids have the opportunity to play a stringed instrument. And so I chose the cello, and he was always there for me, kind of, pushing me. And without that, I don't think, I could have grown as a cellist quite as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ivan, what age for you?
I was a baby. I was probably the size of this drum right here.
He was kicking in the womb.
I was. My dad was also a musician, and he had a band that would tour all over Texas, and I grew up touring and doing music stuff at a really young age.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Cicely, we were talking, this group formed in 2002, 2003. You said you grew up listening to this group, and now you're a part of it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit younger than the others. So I guess when they formed, I was 10 years old, and I saw them when they first got on YouTube, and yeah.
Did that inspire you to pick up the cello, or were you a little bit younger than that?
At that point, I had already been playing since I was 4. My grandfather's a cellist and my sister's a violinist, and so like the others, I grew up in a really musical family, and the culture was so pervasive that I couldn't have stopped playing if I wanted to.
Couldn't say no. All right, well, we got to go. We're going to hear more from them, and we're going to talk more about the series, which starts tomorrow. Jen, Doug.
Education is at the core of the Eastman Presents concert series, getting young people interested in music. Alexis explains how the Eastman School of Music is working with the Rochester City School District. Good morning, Alexis.
Good morning, Doug. The Eastman Presents concert series kicking off tomorrow. We've been hanging out at Kodak Hall with Break of Reality all morning. Joining us now, Director of Concert Activities, Keith Elder. Thanks for having us this morning.
Oh, thank you for being here, and welcome to Kodak Hall and hearing Break of Reality, who will be opening our Eastman Presents series tomorrow evening.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity here, and you really partner with a lot of the schools, or well, the city school district in particular, to help educate them on all facets of education and music.
Yes, no, music is really important for the education process of our children. And we're partnering with the Rochester City School District, thanks to the Avant Grid Foundation, to provide tickets for children and their families to come to this concert and come to all the concerts in the Eastman Presents series to really enjoy and hear international artists here in Rochester.
Yeah, a unique group right here performing. They got their start here. What should people expect with this series?
Well, I think what you expect with the Eastman Presents series is to expect the unexpected. Break of Reality will be kicking off the series. They started here at the Eastman School of Music, and they will be putting together a rock cello extravaganza tomorrow evening. And then with the series, it will be ending with the unexpected of Dance with Savion Glover. And so it'll be really exciting.
The show starts tomorrow night. What time?
Tomorrow night it's 8 o'clock show here at Kodak Hall at Eastman Theater. Tickets are at eastmantheater.org. They're selling fast, so don't get your tickets fast now.
Don't wait too late.
Too late, exactly.
There's still some available.
There are some tickets available, but they're going fast, and we're hoping this one will sell out.
All right, so if you haven't decided whether or not you're going to get your tickets, why don't we give you a reason to go ahead and get your tickets to see not only the start of the series tomorrow night with Break of Reality, but see the entire series for the season. We're going to let you guys play some more. I've enjoyed listening to you guys all morning. This is my happy place. Music is. What are you going to play for us?
We're going to play the theme from Game of Thrones.
That should sound familiar to a lot of folks. A lot of Game of Thrones fans out there. So I'll let you guys play us maybe to break. And Doug, we'll see you in a bit. Let's listen.
group Break of Reality, regarded as one of the world's premier alternative classical chamber ensembles. In 2015, they were appointed music ambassadors by the U.S. State Department. They formed here in Rochester. Alexis Arnold finding out how the group gives back and is learning something new this morning. Alexis?
Yeah, having a lot of fun. We were jamming a few moments ago, so maybe you'll hear a little bit of that. One morning only I'm here with Break of Reality. I'm having so much fun with you guys. I know you guys do a lot of education and giving back. Can you talk about what you do and why that's so important for you guys?
Well, we find that a lot of young musicians who play classical instruments sometimes feel like they can only play classical music, and we try to just encourage them to think outside of the box with what kinds of music that they can play. So we do sessions in improvisation and rock music, how to play together as an ensemble. So we really try to teach the aspects that Break of Reality incorporates into our own musical lives.
Yeah, and Patrick, you said something interesting over the break. You know, we expect drums to be in rock groups, but not necessarily cellos, and you were really talking about the power the instrument has.
Yeah, it's been used for, hundreds of years as a classical instrument, and it's a beautiful classical instrument. But acoustically, it's probably one of the most powerful instruments out there, and it's based on, fifths, which are power chords, and these power chords are the root of rock music.
Give us an example of these power chords. Stuff you would hear in Metallica?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And you can't do that with an electric guitar. If you unplug and it's acoustic only, you can't get that kind of power.
Yeah. What would you say, Cicely, to someone who they want to pick up a stringed instrument? They're thinking, oh, this is so boring, but it's really not. It's a lot of fun. How would you encourage someone to maybe take a second look?
I would say just make it fun for yourself. It's so easy to, just sort of get stuck in the standard curriculum of learning a string instrument, which includes like scales and etudes and some songs out of the Suzuki.
But those are important because that's the foundation, right?
Of course, but you also want to play songs that you like. And if you're playing songs you don't like, it just won't be fun. So don't be afraid to branch out, think outside the box, and play some pop covers.
Yeah. What are some of the songs you play? How do you pick them?
Well, a lot of times it's just songs that we really like, but some songs lend themselves more to cello. A lot of pop songs, they have repeated notes, and that's maybe not as good, but sometimes a song will just work well with a cello.
Yeah, like we're doing a Radiohead cover right now. That's a band that is very lyrical and very musical, and a lot of classical musicians really respect that band. So that's one of the bands that we cover.
All right, what are we going to play? You guys were teaching me something. I'm going to put the stick mic down, and hopefully you guys could hear us.
Yeah. So this is a piece by Villa-Lobos. He's a famous Brazilian composer, and we've kind of given it a Break of Reality twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want me to start? Or
Yeah,
do it.
Go for it.
What did we do?
So it goes like this. 1, 2, ready.
That's gorgeous. And she's got the beat down too. Well done, Alexis. I just feel like I'm listening to the score of like a major motion picture. That sounds awesome. Wow. Cool stuff. Thanks, Alexis. Coming up, yes, well done. Hey, all morning, Alexis has been hanging out with the classical group Break of Reality.
They kick off the Eastman Presents concert series tomorrow night, and they've been kind enough to be with us all morning long with Alexis, and I was listening to them perform the Game of Thrones theme song earlier this
I knew
morning.
you liked that one.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, we moved to Hatch Hall, a little group called the RPO. They had to move in. But they're a great group. They're going to go real far. But Keith Elder, thanks so much for having us this morning. This kicks off the series tomorrow night. What time can people catch Break of Reality?
Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Kodak Hall at Eastman Theater. You can get your tickets at eastmantheater.org, and it's going to be an exciting concert of cello and percussion.
And a great series, too.
Yeah, this will kick off the series, 8-concert series that goes all the way through March, and so we're really excited to be kicking off our 3rd series tomorrow night.
All right, well, we wish you the best. And the group's about to play, but before you guys do, I know 2 of you, Ivan, Patrick, you are founding members of this group. You're in the original group. Why do you want to convince people? What do you want to say to people to come on out?
Well, I think we have a lot of ties here in Rochester, and we've built a lot of great relationships here. We've done a variety of school events and workshops throughout the years. Our very first gig was at Spot Coffee. Now we're playing Kodak Hall. I think that's pretty great. It's going to be exciting, loud, fun, so I hope you guys come.
And what are you going to play?
We're going to play all types of things, from bluegrass and classical music all the way through rock and even some heavy metal maybe at times.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be fun.
Well, these guys can rock. They have a new fan in me. Maybe you at home. We're going to let them play us out to break. Guys, take it away.
Wow, Weezer on a cello. Amazing.
They're awesome.
Incredible.
All right, speaking of awesome, spill-proof fabrics, Krypton fabrics. Am I even saying that right? They could be the answer to everything I ever wanted.
Krypton?
As is Rachel Clark.
And she's raising a glass of wine, and I'm afraid what she's going to do next with that.
Spill it on the fabrics, we'll find out.